Death Valley, experience the brutal beauty in the wilderness of nature. Death Valley is a unique place in the world, with its stunning beauty combined with the brutality of nature. It is the hottest, driest, and lowest desert in North America, located in California and Nevada. It is part of Death Valley National Park, which is very popular with adventurers and nature lovers. Death Valley was discovered in the mid-19th century during the era of travel and discovery of new routes to find gold in California. A group of travelers called the 49ers traveled through the valley in 1849 during a journey that was full of hardship and danger. Due to the harsh environment and scorching heat, the valley was given the name Death Valley. Although the name Death Valley sounds scary, it is a fitting name for the harsh environment of this area. However, Death Valley also has a hidden beauty in its brutality, and it is a draw for those who want to experience nature in a unique way. Death Valley has a history related to Native Americans who lived in the area before European travelers arrived. They have used the natural resources in the area efficiently and have adapted to the harsh environment. Today, Death Valley is part of Death Valley National Park, established in 1933 and maintained by the United States government. The park covers an area of over 13,500 square kilometers and is one of the places where tourists can come and experience the brutal beauty of nature up close. Death Valley is an area with an incredibly diverse and varied landscape, ranging from dry, sandstone deserts to steep mountains and deep canyons. These landscapes were created by nature through geological processes that took place over millions of years. The Panamint Mountains, located on the western side of the valley, are one of the highest mountains in North America and are a must-see for tourists. In contrast, the Badwater Basin Desert, located in Death Valley, is the lowest point in North America, with a depth of 86 meters below sea level. What makes Death Valley even more beautiful and spectacular is the changing colors and light that occur throughout the day. When sunlight hits the sandstone and mountains, they create beautiful colors that range from red, orange, to purple and blue during sunset. One of the most popular viewpoints is Zabriskie Point, where visitors can enjoy a panoramic view of the valley and the surrounding mountains. Other viewpoints include Dante's View and Artist's Palette, which feature impressive color changes. Death Valley is a great place for desert adventures and treks. Visitors can choose to hike or drive along the many trails in Death Valley National Park. The most popular trail is the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, which are full of tall, wide sand dunes. Here you can explore and fully experience the tranquility of the desert. There are also other hiking trails, such as the Golden Canyon Trail and Mosaic Canyon, which lead visitors through diverse and breathtaking landscapes. Hiking in Death Valley offers a unique experience of natural beauty. Death Valley is one of the best places in the world for stargazing, as there is no light pollution and the skies are crystal clear. Visitors can lie down and gaze at the stars spread across the sky. On clear nights, you can see the Milky Way and other stars twinkling in the sky. Visitors visiting Death Valley during the fall and winter months have a unique experience of viewing the night sky. Death Valley is a challenging place to travel to, and the hot summer weather can make it difficult to travel here. Temperatures in Death Valley can reach as high as 50 degrees Celsius, so it's important for tourists to prepare and plan their trips carefully. Water is also hard to come by in Death Valley, so it's important to have enough drinking water. Tourists should be prepared with food, water, and essential desert equipment before traveling to Death Valley. Tourists should research the weather and travel routes, and prepare essential items such as a sun hat, sunscreen, appropriate clothing for the weather, and shoes suitable for walking in the desert. Traveling to Death Valley also requires careful planning and time management to ensure that you can travel and experience the beauty of Death Valley safely and fully. One of the most remarkable natural phenomena in Death Valley is the sailing stones at Racetrack Playa, a large dry area with a hard, smooth mud surface. In this area, rocks of various sizes move on their own without any external force. This phenomenon has left scientists and tourists alike in awe and wonder at the mysteries of nature. Although no one has ever seen the movement of these rocks with their own eyes, the traces left by the rocks on the ground clearly show that they do. Studies over the years have found that the sailing stones are caused by a combination of factors, such as ice forming on the surface during the night when the temperature drops, and wind blowing the rocks. Moving on slippery and fragile surfaces, witnessing this phenomenon is a unique experience that challenges our understanding of nature as we know it. Telescope Peak is the highest point in Death Valley and is another activity that adventurers should not miss. Climbing up Telescope Peak, which is 3,366 meters above sea level, is a test of strength and endurance for climbers. Furnace Creek is located in the middle of Death Valley and is the center for tourists visiting Death Valley National Park. There are various services that tourists can access, such as lodging, restaurants, and a visitor center. Furnace Creek is also home to the Borax Museum, where tourists can learn about the history of mining in Death Valley. In the late 19th century, borax mining was a major industry in Death Valley. Borax was used to produce cleaning agents and other chemicals. The Borax Museum presents the history and lifestyle of the miners who worked in the mines and transported borax through the desert using horse-drawn carts. A visit to this museum will give you a deep understanding of the history and culture of this area. Death Valley is a place where natural beauty and brutality are combined in perfect harmony, whether it's the diverse landscape, the changes in color and light throughout the day, or the challenging activities that can be done in this area. Death Valley is a must-visit destination for adventure lovers and those who love experiencing nature in a unique way. A trip to Death Valley not only allows you to experience the beauty of nature but also gives you the chance to test your skills and endurance in one of the harshest environments on Earth.